violence of Beijing doesn't come much more brazen than this. Tibetans on horseback and on foot, rampaging through a remote Chinese town, calling for a free Tibet, an end to Chinese oppression. All videotaped by a Canadian news crew, which reports more than 1,000 rioters tried to storm a government office. When they were repelled by Chinese troops using tear gas, the mob moved to the town's school, tearing down the Chinese flag, replacing it with the Tibetan flag. It happened in Gansu province on Tuesday, hundreds of miles from Tibet, one of many reports of recent uprisings, and a sign the anger and protest may have spread far and wide.
We're standing here in the middle of Lhasa, and the place has just exploded. Tibetan people are going crazy.
There is also graphic new video of the riots in the Tibetan capital last Friday. Taken by Australian tourist Michael Smith, these are the first independent images of the unrest, and for the first time show Chinese security forces moving in to restore order. Armoured personnel carriers can be seen, so too riot police, images which have not been aired by China's state-run media.
When the riot started, and down the other end is where the Chinese are waiting for them.
Chinese security forces were perhaps either caught off guard or were held back, at least for a time, as protesters went on a rampage. But now, almost a week later and almost 1,000 miles away, Beijing's heavy hand can be seen on the streets of Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan province, which neighbours Tibet and is home to a large Tibetan population. Riot police line the streets of one Tibetan neighbourhood in the city centre, more heavily armed police and soldiers. In recent days, there have been a few minor incidents here. According to witnesses, a number of Buddhist monks were forcibly removed from the city square, and university students have held candlelit vigils. But it seems Beijing is determined to keep these protests isolated to rural areas and away from the big cities. John Vos, CNN, Chengdu.